when we talk about dialogue, like sometimes people don't really understand what it means.
And our biggest goal is to create a safe space so that people could have a conversation about racism.
Before we discuss anything about race, we get to know each other more. We get to shadow each other and see what our school environment is like.
Without community-wide dialogue, some of the students will never be able to meet each other. And it's amazing how the students usually form a friendship and communicate outside of the circle. The importance of it is so that people are able to see that they have more similarities than differences.
I think it's really important just to kind of like end any kind of stereotype between people.
There's some kids that just stay in the area they're in, and so they become closed-minded. So it's better for you to go out and explore what other people see and what how other people's lives are, and basically have different experiences.
If you will be among the first generation in your family to attend college, step forward.
And I could understand the story of somebody sitting next to me, maybe something that I would have never asked them if it wasn't for community-wide dialogue.
I think it's gonna help me, give me the tools so I don't just assume somebody's, either color, gender, what they see themselves as.
In debates, we feel like I have to be right. At the end of the day, I have to feel like I'm the winner. At the end of the day, I have to feel like people have to listen to me. And with dialogue, it's everybody's opinions valid, and I think that's what dialogue does. Is we don't just look at the surface of the people, we actually look at the inside of what the issue is or what the individual is really trying to share.
I think it definitely creates a safe space when you're in that big circle and everyone's talking, no one holds back and no one's disrespectful, no one is puts down or is negative about your views. Everyone's really accepting, trying to learn and just be more open-minded.
Because of how open people are in this program and because of how great the leaders are, I think it's a really open, safe place to talk about race.
It's nice to meet new people and kind of just step out of my box of being comfortable and just to meet people that have a different perspective or have different things to say about.
They assume things about suburban schools and they assume things about city schools, and then when you actually come out here and you see that as a whole different perspective.
We're all teenagers and we all, sometimes have the same faith and same, morals. So it was nice seeing that we can actually come together and be the same in some things.
The way we think can be more diverse through community-wide dialogue, and we can share that to our own schoolmates that go to the school that are not part of community-wide dialogue.
If you can go to the store and buy a Band-Aid in your flesh tone, step forward.
I just think that it's really, really important that people explore different people's cultures because you just become a more well-rounded person and a better person because of experiences like these.
My most positive experience was actually going to Baker High School. I've heard a lot about it. I've actually been to many different high schools before, but it was something unique about Baker that I didn't see in the other high schools. Many people came up to me, introduced themselves. Many people tried to become my friends. I made a lot of friends there, and it was kind of like we became a family once I was telling them my story and why I was there. So it's kind of like I gained a big connection with people that I don't even know really fast. So,
I hope that more schools can get involved and that it continue going on so that more kids can have the same positive experiences I have had.
I think anybody that can and anybody that's willing to be involved in community-wide dialogue should be, because of how great an experience it is and how much you learn from it.
Community-wide dialogue is a place where we all can feel safe in speaking up about our own race and what we think about other people's race and how that stereotype can change.
Like, why isn't there a bigger program to get more and more people involved in what we're doing now? Like, I feel like there should be a way bigger program that's out there so more people can join in.
People who understand each other are able to sit down and have more conversations to where we can go farther than just our community. We can go farther, like into states and into the government, like those things. If we have conversations, we can get much further than having arguments all the time about something because we don't agree on something.
I really think the students that participate in the school exchanges can end up being the ones that actually make a huge difference in the world.
I feel like things will get better for the younger ones. Change is coming.